yards for the score.
Thank you so much for watching Texans TV. On Wednesday night at Reliance Stadium, Texans defensive coordinator Wade Phillips met with suite holders at the Texans Vision Dinner. He talked about a lot of things with play-by-play voice Mark Vandermeer and discussed what he expects to see this season with the Texans D.
We're going to be aggressive on defense. We're not going to sit there on the line of scrimmage. We're coming after you. They're going to have to hold on to their rear end because we're coming after them. Yeah, I think that's the way. The defensive players want to play that way, and so we've always kind of geared our defense to be a real aggressive group. You expect the first-round pick to play and contribute, and I don't think there's any doubt that he'll do that. He's a gifted player. I think people called him an overachiever. I call him an achiever because he's 290 pounds. He can run 4.8. He can vertical jump 37. He was the second leading tackler on the team, the leading sacker, the leading, actually was the leading pass defender. He knocked down more passes than anybody on their team. He had more tackles for losses than anybody on their team. You know, this guy's an achiever. He makes plays, so I expect him to do that with us.
Phillips also very candid about a few other topics that Texans suite holders brought up.
A lot of talk about Glover Quinn, how he might fit in better as a safety as opposed to a corner. But just knowing what you know now, based on what you've been able to view video-wise, Wade, what do you think of the secondary?
Well, we want to make the secondary primary. So, yeah, Glover is a good football player. I think his best abilities would be at safety, and we're going to look at that. We just have a lot of young defensive backs, you know, so that's a little bit of concern, but you have to build something first, and really we felt like we had the opportunity to build our front seven, and I think that'll help those young guys. And then, you know, part of our philosophy is not to give up big plays, so we're going to cut down on the number of big plays, and I think that'll help us.
Can you explain why to people in that 3-4 defense, why the guy in the middle does not have to be the size of a vending machine?
Well, just like I said, there's all kinds of players, and I think I've had 6 Pro Bowl nose guards since I've coached in the league, all different sizes. You know, Ted Washington was at Buffalo was 400 pounds, I know, and Greg Cragen, who he was what, 250, 260
at most, yeah.
Yeah, and even Jay Ratliff, who is in the Pro Bowl with us at the Cowboys, is about 280. He's not as big as the guys we have here, and everybody's saying, "Wow, you know, these guys can't play it." So it's all the techniques involved in how you play the position. And again, if we got a great big guy, it seems simple, but if you got a great big guy that can't penetrate, like some of the guys I've had, then you let him play right in the middle of the guy. If you got a guy that's quick, you let him stunt. If you got a guy that's strong, you let him power one side or the other, the center. You know, that's just the way you coach football. And you know, we can take a guy that has good ability, and I think both the guys we have real good ability, and get them to play well.